What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Always for the Win, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to this channel, we pretty much just talk about sneakers, fashion, and anything pretty much related to that kind of sort of stuff, or anything pretty much related to current culture. With that said, you guys already know what you're getting yourselves into. We are going to be reviewing the Jordan Olive 9 Retro 2012. These shoes were released 8 years ago, and now I'm about to tell you how they look 8 years later. But first, roll that intro. Now that we got that out the way, I would like to take the time to remind you guys to like, subscribe, comment, share, and even follow me on Instagram when you guys get a chance. It really helps the YouTube algorithm and try to prop up those video suggestions in your search results. With that said, here we go. And as you can see, we have here the Jordan 9 2012 Retro. Definitely one of my favorite shoes in my collection. All right, let's hit you with some B-roll while we discuss the SKU numbers and we also discuss the colorway. So again, this is the Jordan 9 Olive Retro 2012. This was actually released November 17th, 2012 with the SKU number of 302370-020 with the black light olive varsity red colorway, and it launched at a retail price of $160. Quick note, primarily the reason why I like giving you guys the SKU numbers is because there are times when there are different iterations of shoes and you have to know the SKU number so you know exactly what shoe you're getting. The 2002 and 2012 versions of these retros look very similar. You need to know what shoe you're buying or else you could end up with literally a 17 or 19-year-old shoe.
Fuck my life, bro.
So let's go ahead and discuss the anatomy of the shoe, which in my opinion is by far one of the best looking shoes that Jordan has released, despite the fact that Jordan never actually wore the Jordan 9 on court. Remember, this shoe came out in 1994 during his first retirement into baseball. Starting from the bottom, we got the black rubber outsole, and as we move up, we are hit with the black polyurethane midsole. Right above that and around the heel area, you're going to see the light olive Durabuck leather. Durabuck leather is pretty much nubuck leather. This is just Nike's trademark on the actual material. As we move up to the shoe, you're going to start seeing the black synthetic leather upper. The tongue is actually made out of nylon mesh and is actually connected to the inside sock lining of the shoe. More on this a little bit later though as we move into the video. The varsity red portion of the shoe, of the colorway actually, if you will, it's going to be very subtle. What we're basically looking at is the Jumpman logo on the bottom of the shoe. We're looking at the Jumpman logo on the outsole. We also got the Air Jordan stitch name tag pretty much on the top of the tongue, as you can see. And then we are also hit in the back of the heel area. You got that varsity red stitched rubber 3D molded logo on the heel, and it sits right above the light olive embroidered 23. All that pretty much brought together makes this shoe one true unique shoe. To be honest with you, it's the olive with the black and a subtle hint of red that for me does it. Very well executed. And just for the fun of it, I'm going to go ahead and throw a picture of Jordan actually wearing these in 1994. Again, you could pretty much see that he's cleaning his golf clubs and whatnot. This is pretty much the only picture that we can actually find on the internet of Jordan wearing the Olive 9s. Man, it doesn't get more 90s than that, I'm telling you. So let's go ahead and actually discuss the features, which is actually my favorite part about the shoe. One of the best features of the shoe is what Nike calls the dynamic fit inner booty. It is a sock-shaped mesh that actually gives you nice snug fit on your feet. In addition to that, I really wanted to point out that you have two air units in this shoe. You have one right here in the heel, and then you have one right here in the forefoot, right where your strike zone is. Another great feature that this shoe actually has is called a one pull tightening system. This system is pretty much comprised of having the thin, hard plastic eyelets and the shoestrings that go upward. And instead of your traditional shoe having eyelets that are lateral, these are vertical eyelets. So basically, as you can see in this video, you can pretty much pull the shoestrings maybe once or twice and tie them real quick for on-the-go hooping. Lastly, one of the things that I have noticed, and actually I read this in a magazine years ago when the 2002 versions came out, but not many people talk about how the outsole is designed to wrap around the forefoot, giving you much better stability. Not only is it part of the design cue, but it actually has a functional purpose. And I think Jordan and Nike did a good job implementing that focus on the performance of the basketball shoe itself. Okay, so now that we got the technical stuff out of the way, let's discuss the fact that this shoe is 8 years old. To be honest with you, this is by far one of the most popular colorways when it comes to the Jordan 9. You can go ahead and look all over the internet. You see a lot of celebrities and influencers wearing the Jordan 9 olives. I think primarily the reason is the fact that it is an olive. It's not your traditional everyday, all year long summer color. This is specifically, I think, in my opinion, for the fall and winter seasons. This is the shoes that I choose when I go out in the cold weather, or when I really want to rock some earth tones. Like, this is the shoe that you want. And again, the fact that it has little subtle hints of the red, I mean, it just screams Jordan. These shoes will look good with some joggers on. It also will look good with some, skinny jeans or fitted jeans, if you will, because the shoe is not actually that bulky. It has a slim profile and it's a high top. So with that said, it's gonna definitely give your legs a much more lengthy profile, especially when you have your pants legs or the joggers sitting right here on top. If you're wearing some baggy jeans and you cover the shoe, then you're really defeating the purpose of actually giving your leg length. As far as hooping, these are fairly lightweight to be an actual Jordan. What really contributes to that is the fact that it has the polyurethane outsole. Now you do gotta be aware though, because these shoes are approaching 8+ years since their existence, you are or may run into a pair that has crumbling or cracking at the outsole. These are pretty much pairs that have remained dead stock. This is actually true. When it comes to polyurethane shoes, it's been said, you can Google it if you want, you need to wear them because when you keep them dead stock, you're not stretching the molecules inside the shoe and they become stiffened and they dry out over time. So I'm kind of glad I bought mine pre-owned. I actually got it from GOAT, verified and everything. I got a really good deal on these because I got them without the box. Now the reason why I really wanted these a lot is because I had these in high school. I had the 2002 version. You know, my pops took me to Big 5 one day, and back then we didn't really have a lot of money. And one of the first Jordans that I saw on the Big 5 shoe rack was actually a pair of Jordan 9 olives. And to me, like, they really stuck out for me because they were like on clearance damn near. They were like $65. And I told my pops, like, yo man, I said, I really want those. He's like, why? I said, cause they're Jordans. And that's actually what I grew up on, you know, like going for Jordans. And I wore these all three or 4 years of high school. Man, I got so many chicks giving me compliments, fellas giving me compliments like, yo bro, them shoes is fire. And yeah, I wore them to death and look, boom, 2012 comes around, I still didn't have no funds. However, now I got the means, boom, cop them and they staying in my shoe collection. I literally have like, no complaints about these. So hey, check it out. Thank you so much for staying tuned thus far. I hope this video is informative. Again, these are perfect shoes to have in 2020 and beyond. Just make sure that they don't crumble on you and all that. You guys, honestly, I really hope you guys enjoy these videos that I'm making. I am new to this and this is something that I really wanted to do in 2020. Please like, subscribe, comment, follow, share, all that good stuff. Please let me know what is on your mind. Do you own a pair of these? If so, when did you cop them and why did you cop them, and do you still wear them? I want to know the last time you wore some Jordan Olive 9s, man. Like, real talk, these shits is crazy, man. These are tough. And yeah, hell, I may wear them this weekend, to be honest with y'all. Hey, you know what? It's been really good having you guys tune in. It's your boy Always for the win. Thank you so much for everything. God bless. Peace.